and welcome back to the Scrapbook Podcast, Season 2. Make our movie. Same approach, different execution. Please enjoy the show.
And welcome back to the Scrapbook. Yeah. We're back. We got some new shit for you. We got the genre, we got the setting, and we got the motherfucking
time period.
Yes, sir. We got them already, new, fresh, on the table. We're going to pull them out today. It's your host, Patrick Wickfall, with my fellow host, Jody Pratt.
You know what it is. As Patrick just said, time period, setting, genre. That's how we create these stories right on the, what was the fucking word?
Right on the spot?
Right on the spot. There you go. I was looking for spot. You gave me spot. All right, we have time period. Mid-20s. Setting, space station. Adventure.
All right. So clearly, again, this has to be something that's like not reality based.
Yeah, obviously.
Or like in the future.
For sure,
mid-20s.
fiction. Yeah.
Okay.
So we have an adventure set in on a space station in the mid-20s.
Okay. Do you want these people?
This is not Fallout.
What is Fallout? A video game?
Yeah. Remember, it's like old-timey.
Oh, like yeah.
This is not it.
Okay.
But yeah. So.
Do you want to be like space exploration?
Yeah, I like that.
Like maybe they're mining shit or no?
Ooh, mining. Yeah.
Okay. So they're.
So this is space station kind of set off of a let's say a moon.
Ooh, what if it's a space station surrounding a star?
Yeah.
Gathering like the energy from the star. Because I saw something on Reddit hella years back where they were like, they saw a blip and a star and it was a continuous blip, like there was something revolving the star.
Oh, shit.
And they said that could be like an alien spacecraft using, nuclear power coming from the sun to like power some shit.
That's interesting.
We don't have to do that, but I'm just saying, like, if they're mining something, maybe mining a star or like a dwarf star or something that's already dead, kind of, still getting out shit. But don't dwarf stars explode, or do they implode and stay the same? Or they just die out like that?
Expand. I believe they expand until all is consumed by it. But then again, I've never seen that in outer space before, so how do they even get that?
What, the thing around the star?
No, the expansion of a dwarf until it's...
I mean, all of this is really speculation because we're getting everything secondhand.
Fuck, yeah.
Yeah, because you see a star and they say that star might not even be existing anymore because of how long it takes light to travel. Mm-hmm. So you can't tell me that, like, everything you guys are saying is accurate or, like, relevant now.
Yeah, because we only started really gazing at the stars when, fucking Leonardo da Vinci?
Well, we've always been gazing at the stars.
I mean, actually taking note of it, what's going on up there.
When I say we've been doing it for thousands of years, we've just recently been able to actually have like some kind of more than just a guess.
Yeah, we got.
You can just add
pictures
educated to it.
Yeah, exactly. Our theories.
Yeah, because everything's a theory, man. Unless you're out there and you're seeing it firsthand.
Yeah.
And
to be honest with you, we'll get back to the story in a second. Science is just as flawed as religion.
Yes, 100%.
And people are just like, I'm science-based. I'm like, bro, if I repeat your lab and it doesn't come out to what you did,
you're wrong.
You're wrong.
And they're just like, but that's the progression of science. And I'm like, so then religion can't be wrong.
Yeah, because it's you know what I'm saying? If you point out the flaws in it, and then there's some other shit that kind of...
I would lean towards science before religion.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
The fact that it's a story that has been perpetuated for hundreds of generations and shit.
Change for certain people.
And exactly. Somebody coming into a different town is like, I'm a Christian, and I want this shit.
Yeah, I'm rich, dude. I can
on
own
God though. I can have this shit though. On God, my name. And it's just like some Catholic dude back in the fucking 1600s.
Shout out to Martin Luther. He was the one who changed the Bible from Latin to German, and they were like, the Catholics were like, "Oh, you can go over there with that shit." So that's where the Lutheran church came from, and shit like that. And I'm just like, whoa, that's crazy as fuck. Just because he wanted everybody to read it and not just these priests that learn Latin.
And that's why like it's so weird to see the Bible and like hear it, and then they're like, oh, you're supposed to love everybody and spread the word to everybody. And then you're like, but y'all were trying to keep this from people before.
Yeah, completely.
I think that's when they really thought God was going to come back soon. You know what I mean?
They're like, dude, my daughter caught a cough. I don't have one anymore. You know what I'm saying? So, let's hope and pray. All right, so
we don't keep around chickens anymore. You know what I mean? We don't let the chickens come into the house.
Yeah,
is what we're saying.
Space station, a mining space station. He's mining like minerals.
Yeah. I don't know how to spell mining.
It's okay.
That says mining, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll take away one in. I think that looks like mining too. Mining, is it a... You want to make one up? Make up a mineral? Make up a...
We can come up with definitely a better mineral than fucking Avatar.
Yeah, unobtainium?
Unobtainium?
Get the fuck out of here, you
How has James Cameron's
cunt.
made bills off of unobtainium?
Bloody cunt.
Let's call this shit Silverado or some shit. Like just a cheap knockoff name.
Yeah.
Like a silver mineral. Or like a gold. What if it's like a gold asteroid or something? What if they're asteroid chasers?
An asteroid chaser. Damn.
By the asteroid belt. Isn't there a whole asteroid belt? Or am I tripping?
Yeah, there is an asteroid belt.
And I know that they said that
around...
they can tell by the particles coming off of the asteroid what minerals are on that asteroid.
Okay.
And it's an adventure. Well, let's do it like this. Let's throw out some names.
Wait. Mining asteroid chasers, right? Mm-hmm. Battling each other for the asteroid. How's that sound?
Okay, so it's like on some like a Star Fox shit.
Yeah,
where
yeah.
Like niggas
Bebop
are
shit.
like,
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds fun.
Yeah.
So we should do it in like platoons rather than talking about a singular person. It should be like the crews that are against each other.
Okay, yeah. Let's do that.
So should it be like Soviet, America?
20s, that was World War I, right?
Yeah, so like Germany, America,
Russia. Yeah.
USA first.
USA. ECW.
And who else?
Chinese, Russian.
Yeah, I know how crazy what like wars can do to a country. How like you guys just become like a failed state after a war.
Exactly.
Like if you don't win it.
If you don't win it, bro, then you just lost a bunch of people. Because India was in World War II, and it didn't end so well for them. UK. And so they're battling. So let's have the space station be the main place.
Okay.
But out in space, it's like, well, the wild fucking west.
Mm-hmm.
On the space station, there's sabotage, there's fucking joking, there's fucking, there's all that shit like that. But when they're out there, I don't know your name.
Business.
Exactly. And they're battling for these minerals to give back to their respective country.
Mm-hmm.
So their country can produce more, whatever the fuck, produce more weapons, produce more, you know what I'm saying? It's a war-stricken world we're living in the 20s. So I want to match that duality of World War One.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And so it's...
So like Alien, as far as like how everybody's smoking cigarettes and super bland costumes, but with their patch of their country on their arm.
Yeah.
And they stay in their own quadrants, but you know, you figure these U.S. cats are going to go, you know, gamble with the Chinese people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, there's like little gambling rings. There's a little like, there's debauchery happening.
For sure, space station is like the what is it called when you play tag? Home base.
Home base, yeah.
Yeah. So it's home base for everybody.
And it's kind of like home base. It's safe here. When we're out there, if I shoot you, don't fucking be tripping.
Absolutely.
But you can't bring that shit in here.
And
if you shoot one hole through this rig, this whole shit go up.
Exactly. And it's kind of like warfare, right? To everybody, we're friends and all that shit like that. But when we're outside, like brothers, you can come in and play the game. But when we're outside, I don't fucking know you. You know what I mean? Some fake shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what is, like, the CIA backs this whole shit. Like the CIA in every country and shit like that. And that's what backs the warfare. And maybe the minerals they use the minerals to give to their respective countries. And then countries advance the warfare of their spaceships. Or how do you think we should do that? What are they using the minerals for exactly?
Well, like the 20s, maybe what if it's a credit thing for your food, and how there was so much poverty in the 20s because of war.
Oh, the stock market just crashed. We can use real shit.
Yeah, and so like they're living on pennies, but they're out here making millions. Yeah, but they're not seeing those millions come back. They're seeing thousands come back, and they're just like, "Hey, man, I found, I killed 3 people over this asteroid. Got you a big old hunk of titanium, and what, I get 20 units for this?"
Oh yeah, and maybe exactly. Maybe the families of those people that are in the spaceships,
there you go,
benefit from it,
and then like, it's like jail. They're sending them fucking put money on their books.
Shit. Yeah, give them commissary and shit like that. So let's write this. Each country, each country is a spaceship.
Mm-hmm.
Each ship is giving the minerals to the respective country.
Each country is a ship, and what they mine goes to their respective families.
Yeah.
Well, it goes to their country, but then essentially ends up making its way back to their respective families.
Yeah. Oh, the money that the states are, it's kind of like a gratuity. Like, thanks. We're going to take this over here and build nuclear weapons with this.
Mm-hmm.
But since your folks got it, here's, you know what I mean? You guys are good. You guys are going to eat. So, do you want to write the world's market crashed?
Do you want to... Hold on. Because you remember how, like, U.S. kind of, like, played, who was it, Germany or Russia, for the space race, and they kind of bankrupted themselves trying to get to space?
Russia, yes.
What if this is why the world's market has crashed, was everybody trying to get to this space station to stake their claim to the bountiful resources that this, space has to offer. So people put their whole country's shit on the line
to get out mineral. There. And what if, see if I'm reaching too much or try to gap this. There's somebody on Earth as well, or one of the people on these ships the countries are on are trying to find a more sustainable mineral. How does that sound? That makes sense at all? Or should I just abandon that? Because I'm trying to draw it back to the adventure part, where we're going to, and who's going to, you know what I mean?
Well, clearly, I mean, USA.
Yeah, obviously,
is the one that's going to do that.
Yeah.
And okay, then so that could be a low key mission for the main. That could be a low key mission for the main person from USA, that not everybody is privy to.
Yes, absolutely.
And that he's kind of letting shit slide. Like that asteroid is like, they're like, bro, that has gold on it. That's gold. And he's just like, that's not what we're looking for.
But look, in the mountain of in Mount Fuji, there was this mineral that blah 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 blah, and they're just like, I don't want to hear that shit. And then so in the rations that he sent, that get sent up to him and shit like that, they get special orders and shit because they're doing the hard work. Mm-hmm. And he was like, I need this, and they're just like, you want soil? Like he's like, yes, give me that soil, because he's like the ship's scientist. Mm-hmm. He's testing all the minerals and making sure that mineral is the exact mineral that they need, and they sent it off. You know what I'm saying? And then that person would be testing the shit, and it's just like, it burns 3 times longer than the shit that we're mining out here, and this and that. Mm-hmm. And it's his adventure to make it seen.
He doesn't want to hide it?
Yeah.
Because I assume he try to hide it if it's like the...
Because who would he get it to then?
Well, he'd be bringing it... What we have to really figure out is how they're docking and giving out shit, but that'd be for part 2 and 3. But how they're doing the communication to get it back to Earth.
Because that's all on the space station.
Yeah, but like, as
that's
far
the home base.
But what I'm saying is like, is it gonna be going through one transport, or is every nation gonna have their own transport, so nobody ever really has to deal with that part of the business? You know what I mean? Like, it'd be like, you'd be like having an all Asian store and you're having no Asians run it. Yeah. You know, but it's Asian owned. They're gonna want somebody in there that they trust.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? And especially when it comes down to trillions of dollars and keeping our country going, I doubt you're gonna want to have an American if you're the fucking Russians in the mid-20s.
Okay, so let's say we're trying to keep this quiet and get his adventure. I'm trying to
pillow talk.
Yo, he's fucking a Chinese lady. Okay, oh, look. He's trying to get it back to his government that this is good.
That's good right there. That's good right there.
But I just want to leave it here so we know where the fuck we're going.
Okay.
And it's his journey trying to give the United States like, yo, we have this at home. We have something more sustainable at home. We don't need to be spending all this money here. We can up our economy doing this and that. How does that sound?
I like it.
Yeah?
I like it. And it's like plays on the espionage, the adventure.
Espionage. That's a great-ass word. Yes.
Yeah, well, that's what one of these people are trying to do to the U.S.
Yeah. Because it maybe catch wind.
Mm-hmm. Maybe they see them pass up a few things that they caught, and they're like, "What? How did he pass up a whole asteroid?"
Yeah, why would he do that?
You know, Clint is always good for getting his load in. Mm-hmm. And somebody's just like, keep an eye on it, and she's like, yes, sir. And then Clint is just like at the dining halls, and she's just like, "You do real good out there with the spaceship," and he's just like, "Been doing it long enough."
Yeah.
And then before you know it, Ooh, lost them all. I lost them all. We had people until we didn't.
Turn this shit off. Bam. Yeah.
I like it.
All right. I like it. It's nice and fleshed.
Want to call it like a mid-20s thing, like Space Race?
Yeah. With like an exclamation mark.
Yeah, like big, bold letters.
Yeah. Space Race.
Space Race.
I like that. That was your fastest one yet. Good job, buddy.
What, name?
Yeah.
Oh, it's because it's easy for the older ones.
You put the exclamation mark on that. Yeah. Space Race.
I feel like people are gonna overlook this episode because they're like, Space Race.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want to hear about the 60s. Like, we're talking about the mid-20s.
This is our adventure, taking place on a space station. during the mid-20s. Space Race. Bam. Boom pow, how you like me now. I'm your host, Jody Pratt, with my fellow host, Patrick Wigfall. We're back, baby.
We are back.
We are back.
Don't call it a comeback.
I did this for years, rocking the mic, putting niggas in tears. But yeah, we're the Scrapbook Podcast everywhere. The Scrapbook Podcast at gmail.com. Message us. Tell us you've written some shit, stories, whatever the fuck. Listener email, that's what it is. The Scrapbook Podcast at gmail.com. We love you. Don't stop being creative. Peace.
Deuces.